There are 5 main build limits in Paralives right now, and 3 smaller ones. This guide covers all of them, what each one blocks, and whether there's a fix. Curved walls are fully functional. You can use any type of wall you want, a full wall, a half wall, or even an invisible wall. All of these support curves. What you cannot do, however, is attach a window or a door to your curved walls. The game shows a warning when you try. The feature is confirmed for a future update, but it is not available in early access. The workaround for this is to treat curved walls as structural or decorative only. Any section of your build that needs a window or a door, make that a straight wall. Floor paint in Paralives applies to the entire room or platform level, not tile by tile. To get 2 different floor covers in one open plan space, you need to split the space into separate zones first. So here's how to do it. Select any wall in your build, select this 3 dot icon at the bottom of your UI, and choose Turn the Wall into a Separator wall. A separator wall is invisible in gameplay, but it divides the room into zones. If you don't want to draw a wall, you can just draw a separator wall individually by clicking the separator icon on the top left of your build node UI and draw the wall like that. Now you can take whatever floor paint you want and cover each section of the room accordingly. Did you know that there are hundreds of build node objects that are not in your build by a catalog by default? These objects exist in the game, and you can actually see them in different lots as you go around Melino. But you can't find them in the standard build menu. To access all of the debug objects in Paralives, you want to subscribe to the Debug Objects category mod. The mod is available on the Paralives Steam Workshop page. Once it's installed, a new debug category will appear in your build node UI, and you can find all build mode debug items by looking through the categories that this new debug menu gives you. You can export a building to the Steam Workshop and share it with others, but what you can't do is share the entire lot. The building and the outdoor space, which is all of your terrain paint, your sculpting, trees, landscaping, cannot be exported together. The wiki confirms this directly. If you want to share your build, what you need to do is zoom out until you see your icons on the map, click the build that you want to share, then go over here and click the Save Lot to Library icon. And then once you've saved it, then you want to click Place Lot from the library. Make sure that you have just the Created by You tab in blue. This will make sure that you have only your lots that you've made visible. Then you click the house that you, or the build that you want to share to the Steam Workshop, and click this cloud with arrow button down at the bottom. That will allow you to upload it to the Steam Workshop. There are a few lots in the world that trigger build mode bugs. Your floors might disappear, furniture might become uninteractable, paras will clip through the floor or will not enter the house at all. This happens most often on the pre-built lots, such as the ones up here on the cliff face, or on lots placed on uneven terrain, such as the houses up here at the top of the map. The fix for this is to build on a blank, flat lot wherever possible. There are quite a few really good flat lots that you can use, such as this one here that I built this little house on, the one behind it, the cow field, and the other field over here. No matter which lot you choose to build on, I would suggest that you use terrain sculpting by going to terrain tools and choosing the second option, and then flatten terrain. Then you can very easily go over the lot and flatten it out so that it's easier to build on. You can always go back later on and raise the terrain again in areas that you want to do so. The third fix is to turn autosave off in your settings. If you experience a bug and the game autosaves before you get a chance to exit out of the game, it will overwrite your clean file. So do your manual saves by hitting escape and save, or hitting your F5 button on your keyboard. One specific fix for paras clipping into the floor or the ground is to open up your Paramaker. Hit Ctrl-Shift-C on your keyboard and type in edit character. Then hit enter. This will take you into Paramaker. What you want to do is unequip your para's shoes and then re-equip them. This will reset the para's height and often fixes the clipping through the ground problem. There's 3 smaller limits worth knowing before you start building. The first one is that fences cannot be placed on a curve. Straight fences only. The second small limit is that there are no functional fence gates in Paralives. Fences, for the moment, are decorative barriers only. So if you want your paras to be able to pass through a fence, you'll need to leave an opening between fences like this. The third small limit is the roof system. It's confirmed in the game that the roof system is incomplete. The game warns you right here when you click on roofs and chimneys in Build by mode. Because roofs are incomplete right now, some roof styles may not perfectly match irregular floor plans. All 3 of these limits have been confirmed by the devs that they are going to fix them in future updates. Subscribe to the channel so that the next time your game breaks, you don't have to search for the answer. And if your Paralives saves are already at risk, click over here to watch that video. Stay safe, stay hydrated, and I'll see you over on the next one.